So you want to captain the Kansas. Well, do you like going slow? Do you like a lot of guns? And do you like being thick? Then the Kansas is for you. And if you are new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. It will mean the world to me. And let's begin the Kansas. So the Kansas's history is not really anything. Basically, it was a blueprint. Not this exact model, of course. Wargaming's kind of playing around and kind of combining models together. But basically, this did not exist at all in real life. Shocker. And it was just mostly due to the Washington Naval Treaty right after World War I. So you couldn't have so much tonnage. Now, let's get into the Kansas endgame. To be honest with you, why did Wargaming create this line? I don't know. I don't think a lot of people were asking for this. A slow battleship, that's for sure. So basically, let's kind of take a step back. I know I'm kind of already criticizing the Kansas, but it's true. The good things about this ship is you have a heavy broadside. You have 12 guns of 406 millimeters, which is amazing. Great. You have a big, heavy broadside. And the other good thing too, I guess you could say, is your citadel is located underneath the water. But trust me, you will take a damage hit. People will still kill you instantly. Supposedly you have a good torpedo reduction. That's a little dicey too, but sure, whatever you want to say. So that's literally the only quote-unquote good things. Quote-unquote good things. Oh dear, we're just ripping this one apart. I have a feeling. I'm sorry in advance. If you like the Kansas, I'm sorry. So let's go over the cons of the Kansas now. There's a lot. So basically, you have a very slow ship. You're going to be just like the Colorado. You're going about 23 knots. Every ship in this line is going about 23 knots, which sucks. So basically, you're going to be at your cap circle most of the game. I'm going to say it right now. You do have great range, which will cover it for you, but your guns' accuracies are not existent. So I don't know what Wargaming was thinking, but yeah. Once again, you have, it's an okay, like, once again, your guns are going to be great, but the problem is they reload every 40 seconds, which can take a lot of time, which I don't know why they nerfed all these ships, because in the test server, they were about 30 seconds, 32 seconds, but then they, like, bumped it up to 40 seconds, and that's just, bah. So, if anything that I can predict for this tech tree is they're going to probably reduce the reload of all these guns. Because right now, they're just floating XP. I hate to say it. I'm sorry. You just have a lot of health, which is great. You kind of have good protection, but not really. You're pretty squishy. And if you want to fire all your guns, you're going to be showing broadside, and then other battleships can take full advantage of you. The other bad side too is because you're so slow, yes, you have a great turning circle, but at the same time that just slows you down even more, and that just is like a big target for destroyers. So say for whatever reason, right, you're showing broadside and you saw a Iowa class battleship shooting at you, you probably would turn away from it, and you may accidentally go in a perfect broadside for a destroyer. And destroyers, like, say, let's go with like the Yugamo, that can be not detected from 5.5 kilometers, but they have torpedoes that can go 12.2 kilometers, I think, or 10 or 12.2. But anyways, I digress. You're probably going to go still sailing in a straight line, and you're going to eat a lot of torpedoes. You have a lot of health, and it's just a damage XP thing, unfortunately. My suggestion for Wargaming is probably reduce the reloads on these guns, and give us something else. Maybe a radar. I hate radar to the nth degree, but this is probably one of the few instances where I say radar's okay with this ship, because they will never be in range of radar. The other downsides, I mean, is you just if you like the Colorado, if you like the New York, if you like the New Mexico, you'll be fine with the Kansas and everybody else that's above it. But right now, the Kansas is by far the worst ship in the tech tree from what I've seen and just what I've heard from people and what I've also experienced myself. I would not recommend the Kansas until they buff it, or you have enough XP to basically get to the Minnesota. Now, I know that sucks, but it is what it is. We did not have a very good ship to work with. Yes, you could probably work the flanks. Yes, you could. You're just slow. You're not going to be able to be proactive. I mean, unless you're one of those people that is constantly looking at their minimap and playing more of a StarCraft 2 game instead of like World of Warships, but it's very few and far between. So, unfortunately, that's kind of the Kansas in a nutshell. It's not great. It's by far the worst ship in the tech tree. The Minnesota is a little bit better because it's accurate, but the guns still take a little while to reload. So I don't know what else to say besides good luck. Honestly, if you're trying to go down this tech tree, I would avoid it for the time being. We have plenty of ships. I would say if you don't have anything else going on, yes, you can go down this tech tree, but not worth it. I do not like the New Mexico, Colorado, just because of the speed, because I'm a DD main. So if you can handle not being super fast, then this probably will be all right for you. All right. Besides that, let's get into the captain skills. Captain skills, it doesn't really matter at level 1. Level 2, you want your rotation of your turrets to be better, so X-Men Markman will be great. Tier 3, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter too much. Superintendent would be kind of nice, I would say. I would probably lean towards Superintendent, if anything. Tier 4, it's up to you. I would say probably Concealment, just to get you down so that people can't see you as much. But also fire prevention is extremely useful because this ship burns and its top deck is not that great. A lot of ships can penetrate you and you are just on fire all the time, and HE just will hurt like crazy. So unfortunately, this is the Kansas. This is what Wargaming has given us. Not a lot of people have asked for this, and I also just kind of rude, to be honest with you, that they even put in, like at the same time that they announced the U.S. battleship line, they announced the Kid Economy. I forgot what it's called. I'm sorry. Basically, the cruiser that can fire like 40 torpedoes. And I was just like, why? Why would you do that? Why are you just directly trying to sell a destroyer because you see all this free XP? But anyways, I digress. Unless there's something between here, whenever this video has been released, and whenever a buff or somebody figures out something, I would not recommend this tech tree whatsoever on the slow battleships. But that is to each its own, but that's just my thoughts and opinions. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know down in the comment section of what ship you want to see next. And if you're new to my channel and you made it this far, feel free to subscribe and have a wonderful day, and good luck if you're grinding this ship. Thanks. Bye-bye.